Good afternoon. Imagine walking into your workplace every day knowing that no matter how hard you work or how qualified you are, you will likely earn less than your male colleague sitting right next to you. For millions of women in America and around the world, this is our reality. Gender equality in the workplace is not just a matter of fairness, it's a matter of justice, economic progress, and respect for human dignity. The issue of gender equality affects every sector of our society. According to the Census Bureau, in 2023, women working full-time earn about 82 cents for every dollar earned by a man. When we break that number down farther, the gap is even wider for women of color. Black women earn about 70 cents, and Latinas earn up just 65 cents on the dollar. These numbers are not just statistics. They represent families struggling to make ends meet, women being undervalued, and society losing out on the full potential of half its workforce. Now, some might say, hasn't this problem improved? Yes, progress has been made, but not nearly enough. At the current rate of change, the World Economic Forum estimates it could take more than 130 years to achieve true global gender parity in the workplace. Let me repeat that, over 130 years. That means if we do nothing at all, not even our great-great-granddaughters will see equality in their careers. Beyond fairness, gender equality has powerful economic benefits. A McKinsey Global Institute study found that if women participated in the workplace on equal terms with men, it could add up to $28 trillion to the global economy by this year alone. That's not just women's progress, it's everyone. But the inequality is not only in paychecks. Women remain underrepresented in leadership roles. In 2023, women held only 10.4% of Fortune 500 CEO positions. And while more women are entering professions once dominated by men, they still face glass ceilings, unconscious bias, and systemic barriers that prevent them from reaching their full potential. To bring this closer to home, consider the story of Lilly Ledbetter, a woman who worked for Goodyear Tire for almost 20 years. She discovered late in her career that she had been paid significantly less than her male colleagues for doing the exact same job. Her fight for justice went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Although she did ultimately lose her case due to a technicality, her struggle led to the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act of 2009, which makes it easier for workers to challenge unequal pay. Her story reminds us that real people, not just statistics, are harmed when inequality persists. So what can we do? The solutions are both structural and cultural. First, companies must commit to pay transparency. If salaries are clear and visible, it becomes harder to hide pay gaps. Research by Harvard Business Review in 2020 shows that transparency in pay practices significantly narrows the wage gap. Second, mentorship and sponsorship programs are critical. When women are guided, encouraged, and given equal access to advancement opportunities, they thrive, and so does the organizations that they serve. Third, we must address workplace policies around caregiving. Women are still disproportionately expected to balance work and family. Affordable childcare, paid family leave, and flexible scheduling are not perks. They are necessities for a modern workforce that values equality. Finally, we must challenge cultural stereotypes. Gender equality is not just a women's issue, it's a human issue. Men must also be advocates. When men and women stand together to demand fairness, change becomes unavoidable. Let me leave you with this. Every time a qualified woman is overlooked, every time a paycheck is smaller simply because of gender, and every time a glass ceiling goes unbroken, we are telling the next generation that inequality is acceptable, but we know it isn't. I believe that each of us, whether as students, employees, or future leaders, has a role to play. Speak up when you see bias, support policies that create fairness, and above all, remember that true progress only happens when every person has an equal chance to succeed. Gender equality in the workplace is not a dream to be achieved someday. It's a necessity we must demand now. Thank you.